And hello, my fellow nerds. This is Oracle Nerd, and welcome back to Corpse Party Blood-Covered Visual Novel Fan Game Edition. I know it's not actually the full title, but I just wanted to get that out there. Anyways, we're here in the custodian closet. Door's locked. I don't know what that static noise is. There's an erratic noise, like that of TV static coming from within. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised, peering through the crack. You can just barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. With a bit of fidgeting, you were able to remove the item from the compartment. It's a small bag made of hemp and stained liberally with blood. There's a name attached to the front. Helly Host Elementary School, Class 3-5, Ryo Yoshizawa. What's gonna be inside, I wonder? Have a look. Wait, I'm not touching that thing. You look. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. Ah! What is it? It's in the bag. See for yourself. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Someone's weeping. Return it. Return it. This name tag. It's a boy's name. It must be the ghost of the little boy. Hinozaki! What do we do with it? Ugh, it's so nasty. We give it back to its rightful owner. Huh? You out of your mind? Acquired Rio's tongue. Ugh. Ugh, poor guy. Yeah, it's this kid. Crap, he's looking right at me. Ah! Ryo Yoshizawa. Mm, that's right, I know your name. Pull out the tongue bag, obviously. You gotta give it back to him. That's what he wants. I feel bad for what happened to you, but I can't sympathize with what you're doing. Hurting strangers because of your own despair, pulling them into a horrible place like this, and killing them? You killed their dear friend. I can never forgive you for that. Shinozaki. But this is yours. It's part of your body, so I'm going to give it back to you. My home. Oh, my tongue. Thank you, miss. Oh, what's going on? Damn it, another earthquake? You gotta be kidding me. I won't get anywhere by wallowing in self-pity here. Yuka, I swear I'll protect you. Please wait for me. First things first, though. I need to go check on Naomi. You're all in the right dress. Hey you! Wait! Infirmary, the door is locked? I know I left this door unlocked. It feels like someone is on the other side is pushing against it to keep me from getting in. Naomi, are you there? If that's you, open the door, please. There's no answer. Is it someone else? Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground. Acquired Seiko's cell phone. Her cell phone was even green? This is Shinohara's, isn't it? Her phone was green. Dude, Seiko is permanently my favorite character, I swear. Seiko seemed to have been in the middle of texting someone when she dropped her phone. The text entry window is still open. While confirming the phone's owner, Satoshi wound up inadvertently reading the whole thing. Shinohara. I'm sorry, Shinohara. I really didn't mean to. I don't think Naomi should see this. Not now, at any rate. Seiko! Seiko, my baby girl! Seiko, I can't stop the bleeding from your chest. Whoa, everything's going white all around me. Naomi, when I die, will you be sad? Of course I'll be sad. Don't you dare die on me! If I do, I want you to leave me here. Find a way out of this school. Because I know, Naomi, I know you'll make it out. If you die, Seiko, I don't think... It'll be okay. You have Mochida. Even if I'm not around, he'll take care of you. What are you saying? Idiot! Look at you. Your nose is all runny. I bet nobody else in class has ever seen you with so much snot before. What's wrong with you? I'm ready for this, Naomi. Don't feel bad about leaving me behind. Just go. Naomi? Alright, don't worry about me. Relax. I'm cold. Seiko. Damn, I just realized I'm going to die without ever kissing anyone. Will you kiss me, Naomi? Huh? Seriously? I just want to know what it feels like. Don't be stupid. It'll be okay. It's between us girls. You won't have to count it as your first. That's not the point, Naomi. Smooch. Oh, they deserve to be together. Why couldn't they, man? I got kissed by Naomi. Uh-huh. Your lips are a lot softer than I thought they'd be. Same here. Seiko, are you crying? Oh, why Naomi? I was ready, but now I don't want to die. Seiko. No, I don't want to die. Like really video game? Really video game? How dare you make me cry like this? I want to be with you, Naomi. I want to be with you always. Seiko. Seiko. Dude, Seiko did not deserve to die like that, man. She did not deserve to die. It was all a dream? Yeah, of course they had to make a dream segment like this to make me cry, dude. Seiko didn't deserve to die. She did not deserve it. What the hell kind of dream was that? Naomi? Satoshi, please don't leave me alone in here like that. Sorry, I was out looking for Yuka. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Did you find her? No, the corridor that leads to where I last saw her went back to being a wall. I can't find any way of getting to the other building anymore. The other building? There's a whole other building? Yeah. Looks like the school Yuka, Morishige, and I were in is different from this one. We need to find some way of traveling from one space to another. That would be ideal. Yeah. Wait a minute. Why are you standing out here instead of waiting inside the infirmary? I was attacked in there earlier by some kind of black shadowy mist. So a little scared to be in there, afraid it might attack me again. You serious? I'm really sorry about that then. Don't worry about it. But there's something in there for sure. I think we should keep our distance. No objections here. Naomi, you seem spacey. Are you alright? I dreamed about Seiko. Oh, oh. Seiko must have really suffered. Just wanted me to understand. Naomi, don't let it get to you, please. Dude, I feel bad for Naomi. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you can just barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. New floorboards, you managed to fish out a red key. Acquire custodian's key. Isn't it? Yep, yep. That is a television, isn't it? I did find a video cassette in the other building. Swiftly removes the tape from the bag and rereads the label. Kibiki research data 2005, November 19th. It might hold it might hold something important information. If only we had someone watching it. Fingers crossed, I guess. Who turned out the lights? What's going on? Why is it so cold? Something really smells. It's just black in here. Can you find the light switch anywhere? I'll try. Hmm. Found it. Phew, thanks. Man, it does stink in here. It's not just mold, is it? Probably not. That's odd. What is? Ew, nothing. It's like deja vu. I could swear I've seen this room before. There's a video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out. However, as the LCD's display isn't turning on. What is something this recent doing in a place I sold? Maybe it belonged to someone who was brought here like us. Yeah, that does make sense. Unfortunately, there's no cord here to look it up, to hook it up to TV. It's out of batteries, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to get much out of it. There's a magazine article here. It's a follow-up to the previous report. Strange but true, stories of the occult, chasing down the hidden past at cursed school building, follow-up by Ko Kibiki. We'll talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagahori, beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal. The man was born as a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could, and performed his duties with peerless panache. Then the illness struck, and little by little his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from his long-forgotten festival, perhaps, given to him by his late mother. His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period ends, and he began wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagihori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in the crimes, nor properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of a sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7. In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions and the incident spurred, I, of course, chose to follow the trial of this mysterious little girl. Trail. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying the story may remember Sachiko best as the girl who was strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young, forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories. Then again, she's a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. I don't know. I don't really trust that. I wouldn't trust that at all. I'm impressed, Shinozaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact. I was scared out of my mind. My brain is still struggling to make sense of all this. Okay, but look, the ghost is gone, I guess. We really managed to appease it. Are you all right? You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose at least. Hell, not on my shirt! Did I tell you before you shouldn't say things like that? What are you, 2? Ugh, seriously gross! Not good. She's not normally like this, Shinozaki. Wow, get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. It hurts. Hurts. Make it stop. Oh god, my head. What? Shinozaki! Are you alright? Did you feel something? Again? Uh-huh. Another nosebleed. If it's just her nose, it's fine. But if a blood vessel bursts in her brain or something... Here, Shinozaki, stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already... Yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little lost since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. No running by the pool. A pool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it. With all the rain. Alright, here goes. Shinozaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room. What's going to happen if a ghost shows up again, You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. You can come to my rescue. Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Thank you. You say something? I gotta try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. What's up with the murky water? There's no telling what could be down there. All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course, I can't really swim, so... I've had enough. That... No, there's no way. Come on, give me a break here! Shinozaki? Damn it, she's not here. I guess that really was her then. What was she thinking? That wheel is labeled drainage. Uh, no, I think we should probably search for a Yumi, honestly. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally don't turn the valve. Search for a Yumi. What the hell's wrong with me? What am I doing? I should have never taken my eyes off her. It's not my fault. Damn it! Hey, Shinozaki! Shinozaki! Pretty sure this is where the waves were coming from. Maybe not. I don't know, I have my doubts. It's her! Don't worry, Shinozaki, I'm pulling you up. Shinozaki. Shinozaki! Good, at least she still has a pulse. Come on, breathe already, damn it! God, don't worry me like that. You back with me now? So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? Hey, what? I heard your voice, so I ran outside. After that, I don't remember much else. The next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color, and my mouth was full of water. Damn it! Was this the work of the ghost again? Can't believe they can trick us so easily. There's gotta be something in that pool. Ugh, there's something stuck in my tooth. Oh god, it's like algae or something. I can't get rid of this horrible taste. I smell absolutely putrid. I hate this. Oh, now she's crying, bro. Honestly, I'd probably cry at this situation too. How does she think I feel? Shinozaki, how about we go out into the rain and wash ourselves off a little? Though I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay. Alright, let's go then. After this, I guess we need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Feeling better? Yeah. Surprisingly, I was able to rinse my mouth out pretty thoroughly. Were you? That's good. The small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. The elementary school's student ID name tag is attached to it. Class 1-6 Tokiko Suji. What is this thing? That appears to contain a severed human tongue. Oh, it's a girl's name. Tokiko's tongue. Ugh. Oh. What? She's got no head above her chin. Oh. Ew. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we got? Oh. The little girl's spirit is staggering towards the Yumi, blood gushing up from her gaping cross section of a head as she walks. Please be the right one. Tokiko Tsuji! It's yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Oh, the poor girl. happened? Doll's weeping. Here we go again. Where the hell is it gonna take us this time? Where your friend was splattered. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips in the blood pools. Drip drop, drip drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there. Good and dig it out. Ugh. Um. uh. No. No. You getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch? God, if that's where it is, I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Is someone there? Morishige! Morishige, you're alive! Oh, Kishinuma, and her class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. Hmm? What happened? It's a long story. So where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. And when I woke up here, I felt as if the air had somehow changed. Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochita and his sister. You did? So they're okay too? They are. Though, when I next ran into Mochita's sister, it seemed she and her brother had parted ways. Morishige? What is that in your hand? Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Hmm? Oh, this? I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. Ooh. It acquired Yuki's tongue. Dude, Moshiki's looking a little creepy. As with the others, the student's ID name tag is attached to their front. Class 5-2, Yuki Kano. Well, I should be going. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. Gee, you don't say. Uh, I'm guessing it wasn't from, Suzumoto's spot. Maybe it shifted a few feet, and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Get back, get back. The girl's missing an eye. All I've got is a tongue. Is that going to be enough? What do we do? The girl lowers her head, begins rocking slowly back and forth. Yuki Kano? This is for you. It is yours, isn't it? Oh, we saved her. Hey, you. Thank you very much. We did it. We did it, Funzaki. That's all three of them. All that's left is the girl in the red. No, no more. Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what it's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying. It just pops into my head all its own. It's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister. And Mochida. Shinozaki. Alright. Next one is mine then, okay? So just try to pull yourself to get. What? Damn it, not again! Damn it, not again. This one is big too. Ah, it's so bright! Was I knocked out? Where am I? Uh, is this our classroom? No. No fooling? Shinozaki! Hey, wake up! He's breathing at least. Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Hmm. Kichinuma? Huh? What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but we're here. No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Even my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it. It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world. I never thought I'd live to see home again. Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone. Venturing out in search of the others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights in the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of light next to a fire extinguisher has the, from the offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 in the evening, it just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain glow intensely, the, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now, and what am I doing? Shinozaki, what's wrong? What the? What? It's you! It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. No! Go back, don't come any closer. Uh, It was the rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped. I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him about my fight with mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then, you two are nice people. I'm so sorry. Yuki Kano, right? Ah, thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out. And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Teasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It it's the sole act capable of of us moving on. And we exist in fragments as fragments of sacred ground upon the heavenly host is sealed. I believe moving us is your best course of action. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying the words spoken by the doll weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... Huh? So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger for after another in that godforsaken place? Your child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. You killed Tsuzumoto, didn't you? Wait, huh? Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even two of you back to safety. Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short of the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around your head. Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control. Your sister's some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin? I feel for you. I really do. So please bring the rest of them back. Mochita, Miss Yui, everyone else too. Bring them back all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls, far too many in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because of the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds and souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. Mm. So we're going to lose you as an ally then. So why don't you just hurry up and bring them back home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Mochia and the others? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Find all your heavenly host serial cat. All four of us heavenly host serial kidnapping and murder victims. And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart. And you just might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back and drawing board and appease all four of you? Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took a hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two bodies seemed to merge into a single mind. What's going on? Shinozaki? Hurts, it hurts. Ah. Huh?
どうなったの？
What happened to me?
気絶したはず
Didn't I
なの。
pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし。
I can't see a thing. I can't move. Ah, where am I? Why can't I move? Sachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary. Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to a prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage of a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as a primary focus of the public interest, with all other details fading into the background. Of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during the incident, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody, please, save me! Oh, oh. No, stop. No, please, no. I, I, eyes. No, I can't see. No, I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing. That's what's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. As a kid I can't see, I begin listening more intently. Helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls into the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please. I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order. Okay? In order? I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's a boy at the end. It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. My god, what the hell is he doing with him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? Y'all, I'm sorry about the flashing lights, by the way. It's been at least half an hour now.
何度も
Those inhuman screams of the young boy being ripped apart from the inside.
とうとう
I finally come to a halt. No! No, no, no!
間髪入れ
Without even a single moment of silence, the
女の子の
first of the
悲鳴は
girls in line was the next
それももはや
to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. Oh, oof.
ダメだ
God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it!
まだ終わらない
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already!
早く
Die already? God, what is wrong with me?
わからない
You know what? I don't care.
と
Just
に
get
か
it
く
over
早く
with and leave me in
楽にして
peace. I'm glad we're not seeing any of this, because, like, God, it's awful.
やがて
Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noise
何か
stops.
重いものが
The room
落ちる
grew
音が
quiet
する
again.
大きくなり
Those footsteps are getting closer.
ずわりと
All I hear is standing at an end at this point.
順番
In order. God, why am I relieved by the silence?
私は
The kid
何
next
を
to me
安
just
心してい
died.
るんだ私
Which
の
means
番じ
it's
ゃな
my
い
turn now. Ah!
髪の毛をつかまれ
Someone's got me by my
頭
hair.
をクイッと持ち上げ
They're
られ
pulling my head up,
同時に目隠しを取られる
taking off
と
my blindfold, which means
犯
I
人
get to
の
see the
顔が
face of my killer.
4
Four missing children were found in the basement of the room, yes, unused and officially sealed. Yes, we know. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an unhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. The investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood flowing removal from the tongue, following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs is not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. Following details have been extrapolated from the information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by the news outlets. These details of the crime were based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor. They then killed one by one. One repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all the flesh and bone above the jawline was essentially minced away. When my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me wasn't more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors wasn't a large man earlier at all. It was one of the children. It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes, and then she just started giggling. Even the man is scared. She was opening and closing the blade scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took the thoroughly blood-soaked scissors and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. Why? Why is it you? No, no, no! Ah! The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate amount of times, until the eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in a horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back to the severed the victim's tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me. It makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt of information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possibility explanations and remind you this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at me in the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. Despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All of his relatives, friends, neighbors confirmed as much shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit such unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. Around this time, the same time that the principal Takamine suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in the most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over the walls as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son. And I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything that man could devise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room had existed as some sort of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back to beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as this lead goes, but it's a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and a nurse school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly anymore. But my protege has found what may be next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. I may be a scoop of a lifetime. It may be a scoop of a lifetime. Ko Kibiki, August 22nd, 2003. Oh no, July 22nd. Continue the 5th chapter. Wow, that was honestly kind of crazy, but I'm gonna leave this video here for now. So, in the next video, we're gonna be continuing on to Chapter 5 and finishing this game off. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.